Hi guys, it's Darian and I'm back again with another video. So this video is going to be a rant. It's just gonna have to be a rant. I'm a little on edge right now. I got a little chip on my shoulder. I'm not mad. I'm not really upset. I'm just a little frustrated. People won't let me be great. I'm gonna try to tell this story, tell what has happened to me without putting my business out there on the streets and putting these other people's business out on the streets, even though they deserve it. I'm gonna try to, yeah. I've been single for a while and I just got into a relationship not too long ago. Before I got into my relationship, I wasn't looking for a relationship. I didn't want a relationship until I met my boyfriend. I was talking to people. I was getting to know people. I went out on a few dates. I went out on 2 dates. That's all. And just like I said, I wasn't really looking for a relationship. I was kind of over the relationship thing. I was kind of over dudes in general. I was just over it. Before I met my boyfriend, no one really blew my mind. No one really blew me away. And I wasn't going to jump into no relationship with anybody. 2 different instances happened this week and I'm so over it. I'm over it. I am over it. This first dude I'm talking about, I went on a date with him. The date went well. Nothing bad about it, but at the same time, nothing special about it. We vibed a little bit. We talked, but I mean, the way I communicate with him is the way I communicate with everybody. I'm a cool individual, not to, brag on myself, but I think I'm pretty cool. People enjoy me, I think. I guess started to like me in more than a friend way. And like I said, it wasn't anything special. It didn't really blow me away. It didn't blow my mind. It didn't have me craving for more. So I just kind of blew it off. We continued texting or whatever, but I didn't really think anything of it. I told him I don't want a relationship. I don't want to get serious with anybody right now. And it was the truth. It's not like I was lying to him, because I wasn't. I didn't want a relationship. I was uninterested. And it wasn't just because it was him. It's just because I was not interested. I thought it was all good. I guess not. We continued talking. I thought it was on a friend level. I didn't think anything of it. The next date we went on was maybe a month or so later. And I wouldn't even consider that a date because I went straight there after work. I was looking like a little bum. We were there for maybe 30 minutes. We just had a little lunch. I had an appointment after that, so it was just a little lunch date. It wasn't anything spectacular at all. Whatever. Fast forward to when I meet my boyfriend. Oh, let me tell you how small Mobile is. He works with my boyfriend's sister. When I got with my boyfriend, I started posting him everywhere. I posted him on Facebook. I posted on Instagram, as I should, because he's my man. Why not? I guess he saw my pictures or whatever with my boyfriend, and he wasn't too happy about it. He didn't take too kindly to it. He took that information and ran with it. So he had the nerve to create this little story in his mind, I guess, saying that first he said that I had dealings with him. And when I say have dealings with him, I mean did things with him. You can put 2 and 2 together. He said we had dealings. He said that I went on a date with him 3 days after Christmas. And he was like, I was over his house. He was just saying all this ludicrous stuff. And I'm just like, how? It's crazy because 3 days after Christmas, my boyfriend was with me. I went to work that morning, and then me and my boyfriend met up because we had to take my son to Montgomery. So we was with each other literally all day, and we have literally been with each other every day for the past month and a half. How? My boyfriend took it very well. He's not that type of dude to jump down your throat. He trusts me, and it could have gone worse. It really could have. And I just was like, here, take my phone and look at the messages. He didn't even want to do that, but I'm just like, here, for the sense of security, so you can know that you can trust me, look through the phone and see that I haven't been talking to him. And so the last message from this dude was over a month ago, and the message, it still had the blue dot next to it, meaning it was unread. I didn't even open the messages, so there was no way I could go back and delete anything, in that little small amount of time. Within that month, I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to this man in over a month, and he was like, dang. He was scrolling. He was like, dang, you haven't talked to him. And I'm like, yeah, I told you. He was like, I know, but why is this dude going to my sister, telling her stuff about you. You know, it's crazy, because like, what did I do? What did I do to you that was so bad? I don't understand. He was just like, dang, Darian, what are you doing to these men? I was just like, man, I ain't got time for it. So the second incident is with my ex. It's been over a year since I've been with him. He treated me like dirt, walked all over me, while I treated him like a king and did for him and took care of him. When I say I took care of him, I took care of him. We were broken up for over a year. He comes back trying to crawl his way back into my life. He messaged my grandma apologizing to her, and I will insert these clips so you can see them. He apologized to my grandma. Not only that, he sent me a long message saying that he apologized to me and he misses me and he wants me back and he wants another chance with me. He's just doing all this stuff, trying to talk to me and trying to get me to talk back to him. So I kind of let it go after a while, and so I wasn't upset about it. I wasn't bitter about it. And like I said, I treat people like I want to be treated. So I forgave him. Of course I forgave him, and I didn't forgive him for him. I forgave him for me. And so when I forgive you, I don't hold no grudge. Like, I'm gonna remember what you did, but I'm not gonna hold no grudge. I'm gonna still, you know, treat you with the same respect that I feel like deserve. He didn't deserve it, but I will treat you with the same respect I feel like I deserve. Okay, so I'm not gonna treat nobody like, you know, they treated me, even if they deserve it. And so he crawls his way back in, and he's just like, hey, is there any way that we can try again? You know, I'm open-minded to it, because of course I had a soft spot for the dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie about that. I had a soft spot for the dude, and so I'm like, okay, well, we can try it again, but you need to be on your stuff, man. You gotta be consistent. You gotta do the things that I needed from you when we were together the first time. I'm giving you another chance to redeem yourself, and you could do with it as you please. He said, okay, I'm gonna do right this time. Okay, 2-3 weeks go by, and I see that he's being very inconsistent. He's doing the same thing that he was doing when we were together, and I just ain't got time for it. I gave him 3 weeks. That's enough for you to show me that you're serious. Okay, so I'm over it. And so I stopped texting him. I kind of started dry texting him, you know, simple one word messages. You know, I was over it, but I wasn't mad or anything, because I kind of knew in the back of my mind that he wasn't gonna do right, so I didn't get my hopes up. So he texted me. He was like, hey, I know you're not dry texting every man like this. I know you're not doing these, I know you're not talking to them like you're talking to me, so I'm just gonna fall back. I said, okay, cool, you know, cool. So I didn't think anything of it. Maybe a few days to a week later, he would consistently hit me up, hey, you home? Hey, what you doing? And I'm just like barely responding to the dude, and he's just still trying. 2 weeks ago, he hits me up and he's like, what you doing? And I said, getting ready for work. He responds with, can I come over when you get off and do things to you, and we chill and watch TV? I didn't respond because I thought it was inappropriate, and by that time, I'm with my boyfriend. We were in a relationship. I shouldn't have responded to him anyway. I shouldn't have been responding to him. My boyfriend also called me out on it, because he was like, well, Darian, you shouldn't even hit him back up when he was like, what you doing? You know, it was totally my mistake. 10-15 minutes later, he texts back, hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have texted that. I apologize. For him to text me when he texted me was totally unwarranted, totally uncalled for. Not to mention, he also has a girlfriend. Of course, I'm telling my boyfriend all this stuff that's going on as it's going on, because I don't want him to be caught off guard, because I know how crazy this person can be. But maybe 2-3 days after that was New Year's Eve. That morning, he texts me again, are you home? And I didn't respond. New Year's Eve rolls around, and I post pictures of my boyfriend and me. I post them on Instagram and Facebook. And he saw the pictures, and he goes to add my boyfriend on Facebook. decline. He texted me that next morning and said, oh, was that another one of your homies, with the laughing emoji. And maybe 20-30 minutes later he texts back, you foul, LOL, or something like that. You're calling me foul. You're trying to get back with me while you have a girlfriend. You're trying to do things to me while you have a girlfriend, but I'm foul? No. People. After that day, I thought that was the end of it, hearing from him. Nope, nigga again. We go to the same church. I sing, he plays the drums. So we see each other frequently now. I can't get away from him. I can get away from him. I can leave the church, but I'm not going to leave the church over this one person. And I'm probably telling too much information. Y'all may find out who he is, but I don't care because it's all the truth. I leave my purse backstage and he slips an envelope into my purse. I didn't find this out till the next day when I went through my purse for something. I was like, oh, somebody left me some money. It was not money. It was a note from him. It was a note from him attached to a note that I wrote him maybe 2 years ago. But it was to the effect of, hey, I loved you. I love Zane like he was my own. You won't see me anymore. Many won't. Just know I loved you. And then signed, you know, and it said, you know, literally. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way, because while we were together, he would always like say things to me like he's gonna kill himself, and it always, you know, hit a spot for me. You know, I didn't know. You never know when a person's telling you that they're suicidal if they're really telling you the truth. So it would always like get to be like, hey, do I need to interfere? Do I need to, you know, do something about this? But yeah, he knew, and he knows what to say to get under my skin. He knows what to say to trigger me, and it almost worked until I showed it to my boyfriend. He was like, he just wanted attention, and you almost gave it to him. The next morning, my grandma was like, hey, Darian, somebody left the laptop on the porch. And I'm like, a laptop? I don't know anything about a laptop. So I look at the laptop. This is the laptop that he took from me maybe a year ago and didn't return. He didn't want to return it. So he finally returns the laptop, giving me a message. The laptop, I opened it. The whole screen was busted. When he took that laptop from me, that laptop was not broken. It was in good condition. It worked just fine. I don't know if he did it on purpose. Regardless of if he did it on purpose or not, he knew returning that laptop in that condition would trigger me. He knows what he's doing. He knew what he was doing. So I told my boyfriend about that as well. Maybe a week or so passed by, and we think everything's good. We think everything's Gucci. We're not going to hear anything else from him. We were wrong. He messaged my boyfriend saying that, hey, I respect you, so I'm going to tell you this. Be careful what you claim. She was at my house 2 weeks ago. She did things to me. Just be careful, bro. He messed with the wrong one that time. This man messaged my boyfriend. He went out of his way to message my boyfriend. My boyfriend was not happy about that. He was not happy. He said, how does he have the audacity to come and message me about my girl? Clearly he's doing this to keep me away from you. You know, clearly he's doing this so that I can't be happy, because in one breath he's telling me how he wants me back and how he loves me, and in another breath he's telling other dudes to be careful about me. Make up your mind. Clearly you don't want to see me happy if it's not with you. Clearly if I'm with you, I'm not gonna be happy. So something's gotta give. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna live my life, okay? I just don't understand how people will go out of their way to make sure that you're miserable. How people will go out of their way to make sure that you are not happy as long as you're not with them. It's okay if you're happy, if you're sharing that happiness with them. No, that's totally fine. But if they're out of the equation, they don't want to see you happy. We are crabs in the bucket. Not me, but they're crabs in the bucket. People are. And I don't understand. It's enough happiness. It's enough success. It's enough prosperity to go around for everybody. Why can't we just share it? Why can't we? I treat people the way I want to be treated. I have lived by that. There is no one in this world. There is no one in this world that can say that I dogged them out. There's no one in this world that can say that I lied to them. There's no one in this world that can say that I was not 100 with them. Unless maybe it was in high school or something before that. No. I'll take my shirt off my back and hand it to you if I had to. I will go broke for you if I have to. If I have it for you, I will give it to you to make sure that you're straight. Why can't people spread the love? And I know that's cliche, but it's the truth. Why can't people just treat people how they want to be treated? You know how much easier life would be, man? I don't understand what gratification you're getting. I don't understand what validation you're getting by going out of your way to make sure that I'm not happy. Don't nobody need nobody like that in their life. And I will go out of my way to make sure that I'm happy while going out of my way to make sure everybody else is happy. Like I said, it's enough joy for all of us. It sure is. And hey, you can cross this one if you want to, but just like I said, treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat them the way that you want to be treated, man. Guys, just treat people the way they want to be treated. I don't understand how grown men can act like little girls. We need to grow up, man. We need to mind our business, and we need to focus on our own happiness, man. Just grow. Man, I don't do anything to anybody. I mind my business. I stay out of mess. I stay out of drama. I have never been in no fight in this 23 years of living. And I don't plan on it now. Okay? Like I said, you reap what you sow. And if you keep coming at me, you're going to get what's coming to you. And it ain't going to be coming from me. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to leave it there. Guys, I'm sorry for ranting. I'm not sorry for ranting. It feels good to let it out. So, guys, I just thank you for watching. I thank you for listening to me. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.